Peace. Happy New Year's. Hope everyone had a great New Year's. Hope you're keeping your resolutions this year. You're going to lose that weight. You're going to get that part time. You're going to save money. You're going to start your own business. Listen, life is short. Don't keep putting it off. Do it. Look, I want you to like, share, comment, subscribe. I want you to hit that notification button. Also, I want you to cash at me. $RENARDO RASHID. Look, I wrote it out for you. Unfortunately, even though my numbers are up, my watch hours are up, YouTube don't feel that my content is appropriate. See, we live in a world where truth is determined by the power structure. And if your truth upsets them or go against their plots and their snares, then they move to quiet you. So I don't know if I'm gonna be up here long. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But if you have learned anything from me, you appreciate what I'm trying to do. I'm standing. I'm not gonna bow down. I'm not gonna tap. Show some love, man. If you're unable to send anything, I understand. But if it's just $1, cash app it. $RENARDO RASHID. Ronaldo Rashid. You can also look me up on YouTube, IG. I'm gonna get into it. My topic is the five type that engage in homosexuality or sex in prison. Number one is the homosexual. He likes men, but 9 times out of 10, if you're not engaged in that lifestyle, he'll never disrespect you. I have good friends that are homosexual. They have never crossed that line with me, you know. Two, he falls under the category, I don't want to use the word, but it starts with an F. And that's the one that has been turned out, lost his manhood. He may be getting pimped out. He ordinarily won't bother you. Third is the punk. Now you got to watch that punk, because the punk is not necessarily an effeminate homosexual. He may be that old man, that older man, your celly. Nothing about this man says homosexual until them lights go out. And now he want to wrestle. He want to test you, see how strong you are. He's trying to find an angle, that he can get at you. Listen, rape happens in prison is very rare these days. Physical rape. That pretty much ended around the 90s. When it started giving people 20 and 30 years. And now after the 2000s, it's so much homosexuality in prison. I mean, why would a man, go away for another, or get another 20 years for raping you when people are dropping soap all around them, hoping you see them drop it. But the punk, you gotta watch him, because he don't want a homosexual. The punk get off on flipping a man. That's how he gets off, on taking a man and convincing him that he's a woman. Here, raping his mind, because that's where rape starts. I mean, that's usually how people are raped at this day and age. they're raped here psychologically. You know what I mean? He might start calling you boy or calling you a name that's not your name, but you don't check him. But these are all head games. He's doing this to see if you're going to check him. You see, during slavery time, they changed our names. In the Bible, Adam was told to name the beasts of the field. In naming them, God gave him mastery over them. Well, it's the same thing. If I can change your name, I'm mastering you. See, these are head games that a punk will play. You understand me? So you got to watch that punk. Fourth is going to be that, ladies, you know this guy. He's a beta male in society. He's the guy you might have let snip the panties one time, and now he's texting you good morning. You don't reply. He's texting you good night. You don't reply. If you happen to call him by mistake, he answers on the first ring. I mean, he's totally lost in his lust for you. He's very weak, and that's why you don't want him. But see, in prison, he want the boys. He's at home in prison. You know, all he got to do is, come up with a couple packs of cigarettes, some Zuzus or some cookies. He gets some gay for pay. Fifth, and you also know this guy. He that, I hate them sissies. I can't stand them. How can a man do that with them? That guy. That guy who just, every time a homosexual pass by, or, he just completely transformed into this, that guy. Yeah, that guy. He's waiting for the lights to go out. He want to come out the closet so bad. So bad. He just don't want to risk being seen. He wants to be gay, but he wants to keep what comes with being masculine, what comes with being recognized as a man. So he wants to keep that. He wants the best of both worlds. But best believe, he gonna tiptoe out that closet eventually. I've seen it happen 1,001 times. I mean, we have actually betted. Like, man, yeah, old boy, you right. Yeah, you know what time it is. I mean, I give him 4 months. I give him 2. You know what I'm saying? But those are the 5 type of men that engage in homosexual behaviors in prison. Again, I'm a little saddened that YouTube is giving me a hard way to go. All I want to do is inform. Stand on my soapbox and let the people know what's real. That's all I want to do. Also, let me address this, and I shouldn't even dignify with a response. Look, I got over, I think, like 1,200 subscribers so far. Some of them I've done time with. If I was anything other than who I portray myself to be, they would have called it out by now. So please stay out my comments with that foolishness. Ain't nobody got time for that. Look, I'm pro-life. I don't knock nobody for how they do them. I really don't care. If it don't affect me, I don't put time into it. You know what I mean? But stay out my comments with that foolishness. You know what I'm talking about. Again, subscribe, share, comment, like, dislike. Cash App, because YouTube ain't giving a brother nothing. RENARDO RASHID. Renato Rashid. See you when I see you. My modern pain voice. Peace.